Shout out to everybody showing up to these town halls with the with the Congress people and letting them have it, because that is the one thing that we do have collectively is our voice to let them know we are disgusted by this, and let's stop bending a knee to nonsense, because that's not who we are. That's not the best. Time for the silent majority to start talking. Silent majority, raise your voices.
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will survive.
Agree, but there's a lot of chit chatter while they aren't even passing basic things like why are you all still insider trading? I can't insider trade. I can't insider trade, but you can. Susan Collins. You cannot.
I cannot.
You cannot. I cannot. Why can they?
Yeah.
Citizens United, that happened. That was, Supreme Court. It was horrible. But y'all can do something about it in Congress. You can actually get all of the dark money, light money, white money, whatever. Get the money out so that we, the people, can be restored, right? They are not passing anything. They're talking about it because they come in poor. Keith Ellison talked about the frustration of fundraising. He hated it, which is why he went into another. He said every year you're out there begging people for money, and so he's getting the small donors. He said, I'm one of the few non-millionaires in Congress because it's distasteful for me to get out and beg for money.
I understand what that's like as a governor.
Yeah, right. But as a voter, I feel like I'm up against these billionaires and people with a lot of money, and my little vote doesn't matter. And I get why people are not voting.
When you think about the fact that you're worried there will be a next election,
I am. Yeah.
getting Congress to act like Congress is the first and best way we can ensure we have that next
What
election.
does that look like?
I'll start in its most basic. They live up to their constitutional duty as a separate branch of government. Think about all these appropriations they're trying to cancel. And for your listeners, an appropriations passed as a law. It looks like the same as every other law that you and I have to follow. So it creates a program. It creates the Department of Education. Like it or don't, is created by statute. Then it funds it. It says this amount of money shall be used there. Then as a state, we sign a contract with the federal government. Oftentimes, we go ahead and expend the money in advance. And so what they're trying to pull back is money that we are
already
owed.
Yes.
And so in the very least, saying we are Congress, we pass the laws, and a president can't ignore them or rewrite them. And I think that will stop a lot of the overreach, and it can stop a lot of the attempts to change how elections happen. Certainly an executive order can't override an act of Congress. And so Congress acting like itself again is, I think, one of the first steps to just ensuring that our democracy continues to function.
But again, if you are beholden to donors that told you here's the bill, or here's the thing you're not going to pass, and you took money, you already took money. This is what I'm saying. Like there should be some.
We need people who, yes, go out and raise money, but then do the right thing.
Correct.
And part of what we're seeing right now on the Republican side in Congress is being so afraid you're going to lose your job that you lose all your self-respect, that you stop doing your oath of office, you ignore your duty. And to me, it's never been worth it. If I'm going to lose my self-respect, I'm not going to do this job.
Right.
I'll go do another job. But how it got there from successful people that are there, it's almost baffling that these folks, many more successful than the president was in the private sector with the bankruptcies and the rest, will allow themselves just to be run over. For me, if we can win a couple governor's races this year, hopefully that will prove that being with this president politically is not advantageous, because we need both parties to do their job in Congress.
Correct. Shout out to everybody showing up to these town halls with the Congress people and letting them have it, because that is the one thing that we do have collectively is our voice to let them know we are disgusted by this. And let's stop bending a knee to nonsense, because that's not who we are. That's not the best. Time for the silent majority to start talking. Silent majority, raise your voices.
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We